Who's the pretty girl? That is Astra, the owner of the cat that my mind took over. He's kind of okay with it. But she'll be joining me from now on, supervising, participate. Well, ow. She did buy all the equipment, so I guess she kind of feels like she has to be here. Look at our cinema.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different. For each of us, it can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here?
She's so gorgeous. She's like incredibly beautiful.
Anyone here?
Jesse. Make sure all my settings are still the same. 35, it was 50 because it's really fast, so I think it's the same. Play? Field of view. I've seen Stranger Things. I've also seen Stranger Things. You're not special. So Adi or Ati became janitor. No. Or first bit of lore. Reminder, I haven't cleaned my glasses yet. That's so awful. Certain objects are not allowed inside the bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated They have worded and issued a reminder on the prohibited materials, unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number 2, pencils, any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept, rubber ducks, ketchup bottles. All material under the Bureau investigations is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify the supervisor immediately. I guess that's better. I can make it big. Read all the stuff I find. I will try my best. I try to read. I'm trying to get better at it. I have an awful reading comprehension. Jesse, wake. I love that door is just automatically open here.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
Wait. Question of the day. Have you played this game before? I have not. Staffing, surveillance, redacted. Data center initiative construction, redacted. Minor. Office equipment, janitorial costs, redacted. Mold removal, HQ livability, cost. For cost breakdown spreadsheet, see page 5 for a 5-year comparison chart. See page 9. Oh. Also, I noticed the subtitles were not on. Where would that be? That makes subtitles normal or just large? And we'll keep them normal until we see otherwise. Hey, Dr. Darlin? Dr. Darlin. So handsome. Look at him. He's a handsome boy. Our bureau at work. Director Zachariah Trench. He looks like the other actors that always appear in these games.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
Now, if I remember right, the FBC is located in the oldest house? I believe so. I can't get the doorway. A lot of collectibles. Jesus. Redacted. A shark and is redacted. Although secure, redacted. Permission to redacted. Follow basic protocol, redacted. Shoot to kill. Good luck. Audio over there? Hello? As you should know by now, the R4 reports are due to the end of the week. We're still waiting for them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request the R4.E from a supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under section 75.2 of the employee manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department, Dr. Darlin, Mr. Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland, as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Best, your team admin.
Hello?
Switch over here. No.
Hey, excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, they Johan helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a
Welcome
friendly
to the
face
oldest
in my
house.
book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
Make sure he doesn't have any more lines.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Control.
Did I
Proceed
lose you
deeper.
there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Discovered August 4th, 1964. Jesse, we need a good... Dude, honestly, Jesse, gorgeous. She's gorgeous again. I love how it says discovered, though, and not, you know, built. Like, because it's an entity itself. Multiple containment breaches detected. Multiple building shifts detected. Which one was that? Reminder, redrafting any public facing material. While pending any notifications of death related to the Willow All, please adhere to the following guidelines. Word phrases to use in the service of his or her country. Regret, proud, pride will be remembered. Words, phrases to avoid. Alaska, scissors, blood, bleed, loss, and apologies / sorry. Barbara. I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for today. For the rest of the week, I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Trench. Hold on. Gotta find secret. No secret.
Shit.
No.
You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really? And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
Like a level from Destiny. Oh Christ! On a fucking cross. Oh, Vita Melee, gross. AVs.
The same gun.
Obtain the service weapon.
Okay. Now I have a gun.
No good Samaritan, but I'll use it. What a stance. Reach for the officer's gun. Dude, my aim is impeccable. Back up. Just freeze. What a tutorial.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
Someone's got to clean this place up.
Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
My new office is a mess. Oh.
You can't let this happen. 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 You can't.
Secure line of communication. Guidance.
Oh, sorry.
Reach the hotline.
What the fuck is open now? Oh, everything's going wrong.
Line, says the dead man. Okay.
The picture just showed up. A shelter. For Marshall's eyes only. Marshall, you checked the other suspected all and Duluth. Was it anything? Just like the house fire before this, the malfunction closed dryer before that. The team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort the fake awes from the real things, or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch. Next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenum. Get psychic powers. I don't know what that is. But I've got it now. Oh, that closed the door. Dinner reservations. Reminder, drafting public-facing material while pending any notifications of death related to Willow. All. Please adhere to the following guidelines. Word phrases to use. In the service of his or her regret, proud pride will be remembered. That's fucking dinner reservations at 7 p.m. At Ches Amber. Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at the lobby reception. She's turning 46. Thanks for showing me the wrong paper. It came down, right? Agenda items for the next executive meetings, rising costs of all response, update on mold eradication efforts, upcoming annual salary review, new supplier of coffee filters to be found and vetted. Please come prepared. Thank you for your time. Object of power 1.ke. Containment procedures, no unique procedures required. This object is form is variable. When bound object allows delving and attempting that word. To redact it, this object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of blank or redacted. The object will determine whether redacted. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. The process is dictated by the redacted. Though there's criteria is unknown. Background: the object was discovered inside the oldest house in the room that is known as the director's office. Popular redacted or hypothesis redacted. Many forms throughout history redacted. Mjolnir, Excalibur, Varun Nastra. all weapons that redacted of the wielders, if object of power of the, or the convergence of forces based on the collective subconsciousness. Jesus. Then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, redacted. See Dr. Dollar in presentation 11.1 for the more details. This is
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. A side note, remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example.
Wait a second. OP.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
Oops. Putting on the wrong buttons. Odds. Sure. Central Executive.
Hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Maybe like a radio show or something. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of the effort to strengthen government relations. We are a proud service of the United States and our people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How'd you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain to this that this is a secure federal office and they'll need to leave. If their answer seems redacted, escort them to a private room there. Perform the Gunnar's physical, psychological assessment. If the responses are within the acceptable range of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet, then redact it immediately. Remember, there is no such thing as too suspicious. God, this game really loves to see me read, huh? Urban legends. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered material, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as a modern evolution of Jung's archetype. We recognize certain redacted, informed by our own redacted, and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can be artificially redacted in popular culture using redacted. Our Bureau-made anthology television program, Once the Seeds Are Sown, human imagination exuberates the details. Certain paranormal phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore. Alls that only occur on redacted, a pair of scissors that consume human redacted. Though 2 punctures on the redacted, these details living in the minds of so many have been strengthened. Though belief, urban legends are not just stories for children, they are paranormal realities waiting to happen. Refer to file 4-93-6942 for a full report. This is such a long reading game. Thank you. Oh. Reloading. Ow! Christ. Hadouken!
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Cleanse their control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it. Holy shit! You did it! We did it!
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are you still sane?
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Shit! You're the new director. Hold on, we're coming out.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this...
Hiss?
that works? Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone, not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah.
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me?
So you calling Jesse Faden a mother?
Push the hiss out.
Real? Dude, what the fuck is that haircut? Another house memory. I don't know what any of that does. Was it his corrupted agent? You want to talk about the Pope?
The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Jesse, over here. We need to make a plan, Jesse.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it. Listen. The Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time. That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench. The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
Batman's Red Phone.
Look, I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there. Good luck, Jesse. See you back here once you have the hotline.
Thanks, Emily.
Communications. I think that's the yellow area. There's some rooms for some secrets. Is this the new one? The oldest house imposes certain limitations on our bureau, but by far the most restrictive in the inability is to use certain technological instruments. The oldest house does not allow devices to receive or emit any redacted signal. Radio waves are the only transmittable signals in the oldest house, and even though those are often unreliable. If the power of the collective unconscious is taken into account, it could be the certain pieces of technology. Jesus, I am awful at this shit. Technology are too new, and the cultural redacted of the oldest house to redacted them. Similarly, these items have not been known to become receptacles for altered statuses. Technology, but may be moving too fast paced for the redacted to cure. Modern technology tends to disappear and break here, sometimes quite violently. Redacted agents have been injured by cell phones exploding in their pockets while entering the oldest house. I don't want to. I'm not gonna read this stuff. Just the basics. Unless there's something like super needed to. Bureau has made internal security personnel. The HIS has to take advantage of its fact. His guards use a standard issue bullpup rifles that carried prior to corruption. Guards carry pump action shotguns. They have no observed paranormal abilities, except for the exception of the certain HIS guards are protected by shielding dents. HIS residents capable of stopping bullets. I'll read other stuff like other lore, but enemy, you know, biographies I don't really care about. Another undefined reading, I don't know what that is. Listen, I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my ass off in the Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. Director Rodriguez. Oh, dude, this again.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
Image boost. I'll keep the reload speed. Still don't have a level 1 access key. Fire break. Which one was that? It keeps doing that. Visited following Nevada accommodations: Desert Sun Inn, Big Sky Motel, Starlight Motel, In and Out, In and Out, Aztec Court, Sleepy Bear Motel, Silver Spurs Ranch, El Gato Blanco Inn, and the A Plus Lodge. Accommodations $831.29. $831.29. I said $0.29. $714.84, $295.12, $313.61. I wonder if the motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state. But hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Raleigh and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you on the road, Agent L. Hines. The boys in research said performing rituals may help identify any places of power. Drinking the little whiskeys is my ritual. What are you? Shatter choke? Did that guy just turn to dust? Oop. Toilet reading. Please be aware, due to the recent fluctuations in the nearest control point, the area stability has been downgraded to yellow. Reference chart: green stable, yellow possibility of unanticipated building shifts, orange high likelihood of unanticipated building shifts, red frequent unanticipated building shifts. Oh, fair enough. I had a dream. I built the thing I saw in my dream. A machine that would contain God, but not the God you know, or the ones anyone knows. A new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator and the coils from the toaster. Fans, plus a timing belt for my car's engine, and the wheels for my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how to on his own. This is just a beginner's body, like a baby, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use it. What do you play on God? It's like a birth. Not a birth. The opposite of a birth. Mr. Governor, I called the police, but they never come to my house. I got a problem, and you got to send folks to fix it. I got my wife, one of them singing fish on the walls, and it's not real fish. It sings when you hit a button, but it's not. It's got the devil in it. It flies around at night and sings devil songs. Says a lot of cuss words. The devil got in my house because of the fish, and you gotta come handle it. My wife is real upset. Or upset. When can you come? Sincerely, Dwayne Barr. Holy shit. Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail. Will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use and search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters, the paranatural world. The letters come to us from various places and times. Gathered by the Postal Service is undeliverable. The Bureau in the perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain the accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones allow them to incite out to be unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile the system to allow us to analyze the letters for any information or suspected connections to Oz or AWEs and other altered materials. So thank you again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. P. Bartwell. Oh. Auto reloading gun, by the way, is gonna get really annoying for me. I'm pressing R and all it does is just change my sides. Oh.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
Sounds a lot like Alan Wake.
Communications. We're on the right track.
But we're on the left track. We want to find more secrets. A secret. To whom it may concern. I am being contacted from the past presidents of the United States of America. They appear in spirit guides, giving me their wisdom. John Adams keeps saying I need to fix America. But I can't really understand them. They'll have a lot of opinions. People tell me I'm imagining it, but Theodore Roosevelt showed me how to fix my lawnmower, and I didn't know a thing about lawnmowers. Explain that. I have great dead men telling me about past and present. If you'd like to use my abilities to help run the government, please let me know. I know the White House could use me. Your Ernest James Bartholomew. Like the writer? He writes cheesy cop dramas. Dramas. Dude, I want an Alex Casey game so bad that's just a noir detective film.
Step into the FBC, there's lots to do, there's lots to be, but don't dash and don't scream much. Let's join the Treasure Keys. Let's join the Treasure Keys.
Hey, Meg! What's wrong?
My mom's dead.
I'm so sorry, Meg. What happened?
I don't know. They blacked it out.
It's like the director says. Confidential and children both start with C.
And the director's a puppet. A dirty, rotten, fart person.
Dad says my mama went missing in action. She walked into the city and didn't come back. I don't know what missing in actions is, but I sure wish someone would find her.
I'll help you look, Topher. We'll find your mama together.
Whoa, why am I staring at? Weird one. Hello, avid readers. The Bureau Book Bunch will convene at the usual spot in the corner table of cafeteria at 5 p.m. on Tuesday. Currently discussing Unless You by J.D. Brooks. Everyone should get their review to me by Monday before lunch so I can generate some conversation starters before the meeting. Happy reading, Penny Bartwell. I don't know why I started like Book Bunch. I immediately started thinking of the bitch got roaches in her crib. Which one are we called? Wake. Just got pause mid-air, mid-backflip. Every time I got many toilet paper rolls, I think it's knocked down. Are we so uncivilized that we stopped putting them up in the rolls? Ooh. That's how that guy dies, huh?
An object of power. Looks like the kids have
Oh!
latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
Can I shoot on it? I don't know what I ought to be shooting at. Report. The ground! What am I supposed to be shooting at? Oh, do I have to just seize a crouch? I hate everything about this guy. Stairs. Up to me, floppy disk.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Oh my god. Oh! Oh, this is so awesome.
There you are.
Ah!
You're gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the Hiss.
Oh my god, that box did so much. I'm your god. Take another bag of potatoes. No, there's secrets here. Really? Must be contained in a cell with no other loose materials. The object is an 8-inch diskette containing Soviet-era nuclear launch codes. When bound, the object allows paratiliterians to telekinetically lift materials and throw in a short distance. The object is currently bound to redacted for research purposes. Background stolen from a Soviet military base located, redacted by agents, redacted with the CIA. The diskette contained launch codes to. I assume it just says Soviet missiles, believed to be reserved for use against probably America. After being returned to America, the diskette began throwing computational hardware at members of the coding team. An informant in the CIA tipped the bureau off and was requisitioned by agents. Do one more lap around for any secrets. Secrets. No. I don't have access to that.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
Willow. National news sites have begun publishing the story of the polar bear attack on the Alaskan town. Y'all know I don't like to boast, but claim that the family was killed by migrating polar bears desperate for food because their ecosystem is ruined by global warming was a stroke of genius. Using current ecological concerns make the public much less likely to redact it. So another AWE behind us, the public, is none the wiser. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. This does not mean we can stop monitoring redacted for any off-message opinions, but it's looking like we're clear. Amosity out. I am the polar bears. Classic. I didn't want that one. I wanted this one. Can I get in there? Oh, I want to throw at you. Any other notes of interest? No. Oh. Finally got clearance. One.
Open the door.
Sorry. Ew. Did that just randomly appear? Like a boss area?
They can fly now. Great.
They fly now. Oh, oh. Huh.
I have a feeling he'll be back. Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
Looking for secrets. Just the one. Tea time. Hey Malcolm, yes, tea time is 7. I'll see you at the course on Sunday morning. By the way, have you heard about this Tennyson report? Apparently there's a bunch of copies drifting around the office. Stritch is looking to get his hands on any information about who wrote it. You wouldn't happen to have heard anything about that, would you? See you Sunday. Level 1 clearance. Yeah, I got that.
You're listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years. Thank you for staying up with us. Ghosts. We've had many callers over the years tell us of hauntings, voices, and other phantasmagorical phenomena. Today, friend of the show, Dr. Quincy Reagan tells his story. Quincy.
Thanks. This is something I experienced recently while staying at the Chili Pines Motel in Macon for last year's SuspiciaCon. I was in room 47. The night manager, an avid listener of the program, insisted I take this particular room. Now, the manager explained that years back, the body of a man was discovered under the bed, inside that wooden border that motel beds tend to have. And the body had been there a week, he said. Guests had stayed there, sleeping with the corpse a foot below them. They only found the body when housekeepers complained about the smell. Hauntings have been reported in room 47 ever since. I happily took the room. I fell asleep pretty quick, checking under the bed first, of course. No ghosts visited me, no chilly spots or flickering lights. But when I woke up, I found myself under the bed. It was dark and stiflingly hot. Luckily, I was able to push the mattress off and crawl out before I suffocated. The night manager was kind enough to find me another room.
Oh, there you have it, listeners. What we call ghosts take many forms. Quincy was brave enough to tell his story, and I encourage you to keep calling and writing whenever you encounter something strange, something you can't explain. Maybe you're seeing colors that we have no name for. Maybe your toaster is possessed. Remember, dear listeners, when no one else believes you, we do. America Overnight, we'll be right back.
Did I grab something from last time? Sometimes the powers just carry even me. Yeah, like that's not at all. Wait, can I look at any of those? Well, I don't know. What is it? Is this like crafting stuff? Are there outfits in this game? I need to know. AWE 17, but a spate of disappearances was traced to a home in a city in Butt, where Bureau agents discovered a translocated light switch cord. Bureau agents arrived at the home of local celebrities located at redacted, which had been connected to a total of redacted disappearances in the area. Agents found no one inside while searching a closet. An agent pulled out a light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house, redacted days later. Found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house, the light switch cord at the Butt Home's closet disappeared during this incident.
Alberto Tomasi, head of comm. The hiss got him.
All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an alternate item would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
The hotline can't be far now.
What are these rooms? According to their testimony, the agents have been transported from the Butt Home to a roadside motel, named the Ocean View Motel and Casino. Discovered a room key by performing a ritual C file MO2-01. The key opened a door marked with an inverted black pyramid, which only learned after a lengthy period of trial and error. After pulling another motel cord inside the room, they were transported to the owner's house. The disappearance of the homeowners and other locals of Butt have been attributed to the light switch cord. The Ocean View Motel is now known to have many doors and pathways. Since the occurrence, identical light switch cords of the one found in the Butt Home have begun appearing throughout the oldest house. At the time of writing, redacted light cords have been found in the oldest house located in the redacted and redacted sectors. These all access the Ocean View Motel. Though, how exactly this link operates is redacted, but initial hypotheses center on the Butt's all As redacted, see Dr. Donner presentation 24. I love reading. Look good at it. My teachers used to tell me all the time. 245, Director Trench. 1213, Director Trench. 1109, Bill Everett. 245, Director Trench. 245, Director Trench. Bill Everett, Custodian. 245, Director Trench. Director Trench. Trench. Bill Everett. Director. Carol Bishop. Lean's kind of left.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream Logic. The light switch cord. Door marked with the Black Pyramid.
Whoa. Have we been here before? No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
Almost finished the design of the Dredge cosmetic. Nice, nice, nice. Can't wait to see it, honestly.
Hello? Anyone here?
Key has a black pyramid on it.
Let's just open those 3 doors. Don't forget to mess around with the light switch. I think I already did. That's me. Maximoff, could you thank you.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily. People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
I think the person who plays Trench is the same guy that plays one of the brothers in Alan Wake 2. And usually voices, and I think voices Alex Casey. To all executive staff. I know there is some concern regarding our operations exceeding the annual budget. So long as we operate within the oldest house, we are obscured from scrutiny in many respects. If our budget demands are not exuberant to the point of drawing attention, then we will be granted the U.S. Treasury without question. The FBC is just another line in another spreadsheet that some lowly accounts won't even notice. They will skip over us as we weren't even there. They show the oldest house allows us to certain freedoms in how we operate. Our being is no accident. Regardless, Zachariah Trench, Director of the Federal Bureau of Control. Did he also play Max Payne? Yeah, I know, he passed away a few years ago. Unfortunately. Oh no. That's level 4. And posted notes though.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry, you made it.
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her Rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. normally you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown. Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that in the hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself. Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Mission 2 complete. I can hear Audie. Initial encounters with the entity known as the Hiss have revealed various behavioral facts. Most notably, the Hiss is able to invade or corrupt control points, altered items, and even humans, radically changing their behavior. Curiously, any person wearing one of the wearable HRA devices that Dr. Dolan has distributing over the past weeks was not affected by this corruption. The only unknown exception is the fact that Director Jesse Faden, who possesses an inherent immunity to the Hiss. This could indicate that she has already been corrupted, but her behavior is so in contrast. Is so in contrast to that of the other Hiss that I have dismissed in the theory. I have lost my words. My final observation comes from Miss Faden herself. She's able to cleanse material and organisms of the Hiss corruption. We tested this ability on the Hiss corrupted entity, but unfortunately the process seems to kill the host. Perhaps the host's physiology becomes reliant on the Hiss. More work to be done. For the file redacted. Did I redacted shit? No. Okay, so now I can look at all of the past previous ones, right?
A director needs a team.
Yeah. Cool.
Hi, Jesse.
Where did the Hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the Hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No, just inside.
The source is internal, then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
That is a unique shirt she's wearing.
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door. Okay. This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I'd need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah.
Maximoff, are you here? I got a question.
Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this? Got it. Thanks.
Do you know if there's a way to change my outfit? I assume there's outfits in this game. I've seen a few from screenshots. I could be wrong.
So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Thanks, Emily.
You know how to change it?
I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know. Do you hear that? Someone's singing.
I don't know which ones there are. I don't know if there's any that come with the Ultimate Edition that I'm playing.
Hope has asked us to document the Hiss incantation, he calls it.
You mean like in person?
What the fuck is it? We'll do it again.
In person. With a pencil and paper.
Oh, outfits. I found it.
was killed. They're saying the situation's getting worse.
I saw Trench and Darling arguing a couple weeks ago. Trench was furious.
Don't be stupid.
You don't think Darling...
The Bureau's golden child had to gain from killing the boss.
Oh yeah, that's the fit. Where are you, Audie? There's...
To Smith? The others? Why did they start acting like that?
No, those are...
Time to work. Meet me in the maintenance.
Before I do that, I want to go back around. There's a jukebox? A note on this? Is that something for later, probably?
Executive sector is supposed to have a designated security here for our protection.
Yeah, I found where to change it. I'll have to pick up some of those other ones. These are I'm just wearing one of the ones that come with the collectors. Where are they? The other DLC are pre-order. One, there's one you will like, but you need to start a DLC, so not in a while. Probably that. Oh! Can't go in there. Weapon area. Ooh. Oh. Seems like a mold issue. Havana summaries. An auditory event occurred in the United States Embassy in Havana, injuring the majority of diplomatic staff stationed there. Redacted deaths were reported, and the outgoing information has been managed. Bureau agents arrived in the embassy on the same day as the event was reported, though, through federal channels, but were too late to witness the all, which is reported to have been redacted. Staff experienced sudden intense vibrations and noise accompanied by an intense pressure in the ears that lasted for redacted minutes. No visual phenomena was witnessed. The scene was cordoned off. The embassy staff were transported to the continental U.S. After Formula 1.9 or I.9 was recited in the vicinity, a single cowboy began to vibrate, identifying it as an altered item. The item was contained and brought to the Bureau for examination. You're going here already. That's the correct way I went earlier. Oops, hold on. House memory. Oh. Sealed off door. Yeah, Rem and Silver are the first Deadlock characters. I seen. Not mad. Just disappointed. Why not tonight? Bureau medical staff personally evaluated the injured embassy personnel that arrived back in the country. While the victims reported cognitive issues, dizziness, and fatigue, further testing must be by the Bureau. Medics found intense cell damage similar to the one of the radiation exposure. Agents and search staff remained to take soil samples from the surrounding area, but no trace found of an redacted beyond the health issues of the staff. The communications department decimated a story of foreign powers using redacted on the embassy staff, resulting in various health issues that required the embassy to be evacuated. The story successfully took hold, gaining brief international attention. I need Silver in my bed. Ibuprofen? Book Club Notes for Penny by L. Sampson. So, I don't usually read a lot of sci-fi, but as far as space operas go, this was alright. The title, Unless You, could refer to a bunch of things in the book, I guess, but I thought it was a little vague and stupid. The way the characters kept throwing it around almost like a catchphrase got a real annoying real fast. The best part of the story was the space battles. I sided with the Fixers, obviously, because they had the coolest tech and their motives made the most sense to me. Honestly, if I had to choose between some hoity-toity flowers and gun space hippies or a bad bunch of warriors who go around devouring plants like cheap sushi on a Sunday, I know who I'm picking. The scene where they invade a city planet and convert the entire population using those brainworms, and that space dog fight between those two ace pilots, sign me the fuck up. What kind of ruined the whole thing for me was when my favorite character got killed not even halfway through the story. By getting a battery cylinder launched into his face by a gravitational anomaly, his death didn't feel necessary at all. Dude spoiled the entire fucking book. I just gotta read it. Pay attention, Alberto. This is the last time I'm explaining this. Internal lockdowns are manually triggered events that lock one or all sectors by restricting use of the sector elevator, effectively locking staff in their sector until the emergency is handled. They can only be lifted via directorial override and maintenance once the director is satisfied that the situation is under control. Internal lockdowns are a bigger deal. Nothing in and or out of the whole building. It's only triggered by a code-red containment breach. Based on some complicated system, the security and research stop together. It can only be lifted once. A. The threat has been neutralized. And B. A high clearance individual gives the system a all clear. The process is not the same as a directorial override. So stop saying so in the documentation. I know it's confusing as hell. I've told Darling 100 times to change it, but they're adamant it stays that way it is. Honestly, I don't think they even know how to change it at this point. Let's make sure our staff understand how this mess works. Okay? Mold I can't do anything with. Oh. Better be something good. Summary. Last month, our on-site server experienced an intrusion by unauthorized users. After a thorough investigation, it was confirmed that the users only assessed a video file which contained portions of various Dr. Darling presentations. Investigators were able to track down the user's IP, their IP address. The following are confirmed identities of these users: Patrick Strugens, Rupert Niguria, Arto Kulamaki, Christopher Mills Bowling, and Jacko Serinin. These individuals are breach of Bureau Code 91 and have been placed under surveillance by external investigations team. Further actions are pending. Anywhere else I missed. Mail room. I don't think there's anything here. Oh, yeah, this door. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Potts, I regret to inform you that your son, Graham Potts, was killed in active duty this past week. While the details of his death are classified, I am honored to tell you that he died in the service of his country. You can be proud of his courage in the face of danger and his commitment to protecting our nation against her enemies. He'll be remembered by his comrades and colleagues. I sincerely regret the pain of this message is bringing you. Take some solace in knowing that his sacrifice helped protect the country he loved so much. His effects will be returned to you with all speed. Sincerely yours, Howard J. Murray, Deputy Chief of Communications for the Bureau. That was fast. I want that hanging up on my wall. Building really moves quickly, doesn't it? Is there any other level 1 door?
I can't believe we're doing this. I'm a senior executive.
Change my mind, I want this one. Maxima, find it.
Like I said before, the janitor is a friendly face. The maintenance sector is the janitor domain. If I can find Ahti here, he can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ahti. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office. Is Ahti guiding me too?
What is
The
Ahti?
directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
And take control. More mold. Getting on that. Oh, jackass. Any secrets? Launch efficiency.
What's down that way? Ugh, this place makes me nauseous. An object of power. How do you think it got down here? A carousel horse. Why is kid stuff always so creepy?
Good horse. A wild cooldown on it.
Let's see the Hiss keep up with me now.
Bright light. It was never real.
Stepping to the FBC, there's lots to do, there's lots to be, but don't dash and don't scream much. Let's join the Thresher Kids. Let's join the Thresher Kids.
Hey, Meg! What are you drawing? I'm drawing a dog!
I'm drawing the pyramid.
The what?
The pyramid.
What's a pyramid?
The Black Pyramid. It's in the astral plane.
Airplane?
Astral plane. It's big, white, and empty. Or is it? It's a weird, crazy alien dimension. The white goes on forever. You can get lost in all that white and never find your way back home.
I miss my home.
Good lord. I swear to God, if he's standing like that.
Well done. You got the job. It's place for congratulations. Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ati here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ati. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, yes. Easy peasy. It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working. Very small, couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
Yeah. You think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you are not yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant. Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table. Mä kyllä sanon perkele suoraan, that this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside is starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Trying my best to keep up with this. Fix the coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The work's on the task board here. You can do later, when you have time.
Vacation? Right.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle. But don't worry at all. You'll take care of it and soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in the back. That's great. Thank you, Ati.
Clearance 2. Moving on up in the world.
Yep.
Who did that one?
Burn the trash. Throw it in the fire. Burn it all. Burn it in the rain.
That tape I can play. Nothing else? No, let's go back. Fucking Jedi! Level 4! There it is. Unless You, reviewed by Captain Lopez. These days, most young adult novels intertwine the coming of age story with either a contrived dystopian setting or a tragic romance. Unless You manage to do both. In this story, the protagonist and her love interest search for a cure to the virus called the Fix, which is simultaneously killing her and spreading across the world. To find the cure, they go on an expedition into dangerous, uncharted territories. The people all live in walled cities now because of the dystopian future. And along the way, they all just have to fall in love. I liked how we never got to know if the fix was ever actually fixed. The ending was bold, especially for a young adult. The main character succumbs to the fix when she's so close to the cure, and the command her love interest to go on and save the world. She knows this is the end for her, but that job can still get done. She dies in the unknown, alone and surrounded by danger, but she never loses sight of the goal. That's a Ghost Soldier's Death. I give this book a 3 out of 5. I fucking hate myself. I feel most of the teenage angst is a little lost on me, but I recommend it to my brother's kid. I don't know. I'll have to check that out after stream. That shouldn't be the case. Odd. Yeah, I'll check it out after stream.
Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
Power. Explosion. Too much. Director's duty. Keep the lights on.
Is that a fast travel? No, that's just the way to go. For shortcut, man. Attention, maintenance staff. An object of power escaped the Panopticon a couple of weeks ago, and they want everyone to keep an eye out for it. So if anyone sees a merry-go-round or zipping around the sector, alert me immediately. Do not try to contain it on your own, and definitely don't bind to it yourself. Oops.
Hey, are you new? Then go talk with Chief Arish in the security booth. He's in charge here.
Actually,
Ma'am! Hey! Chief Arish, FBC Security. Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
They all have HRAs. We're on the same side.
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I'm just... Oh,
hang on, you're the new director. It's a pleasure, ma'am.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Phaeton, ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing? Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. See, what's inside is dangerous. Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling? He's here?
No, he came down a few days ago, before everything went to hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat. He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else. Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off? Crazy dude.
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? Oh, that's catchy. Oh, listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm sure he will have one by now.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
He sure has a lot of faith in his boss.
Try to stay alive.
Is this the first game with Dr. Darling? Hey Simon, I got a message. I got your message. Yeah, if someone in the sector is asking about Adi, just tell him you'll handle it and leave it at that. Under no circumstance should any personnel intervene on his day-to-day routine. I told you everything I know about him, so you could better deal with his old habits. But yes, it's still very much classified matter. Also, I saw your report about the quarry worker who wandered into the Foundation. Detaining him was the right move. We'll figure it out what you saw before. We set on your next steps. Cheers, Len. P.S. In case you hadn't noticed, something is up between Trench and Darling. I know this isn't your strong suit, but try your best to stay out of it.
Blockages in pipe. When the converters and coolant pumps are working again, we should be able to get this baby back down to a safe temperature. I hope.
What do you know about the hiss?
Not much, only what I've seen. Well, they use the same tactics that Marshall and Salvador taught us, which makes me think that the hiss haven't completely erased the people inside, which is a pretty fucking horrible thought. Or they're just using whatever they find in their victims' heads. In any case, they are really eager to get inside the power plant.
Why do you think that is?
Shit, I don't know. They want to make my life harder?
What do you do here, Arish?
Security chief of the maintenance sector. I make sure all the weird shit down here doesn't bother the maintenance crews. Learned everything I know from Salvador. The best security agent this bureau has ever seen.
And you like your job?
I love it. You know, everyone thinks that maintenance is the lowest rung on the ladder just because we fix pipes instead of writing memos, but I gotta be honest. These are the bravest people in the goddamn building. I'm proud to work with them.
I've done a few odd jobs with these kind of folks. They say what they mean. I like that.
Yes, first appearance. Copy that.
What exactly is the power plant?
Listen, I only know what Salvador told me, but I know it generates all the electricity for the Bureau, and it's got two very simple rules. Rule 1, keep it below a certain temperature. Rule 2, don't ever open it. Oh, and 3, it's classified, so I shouldn't ask.
Sounds like secrets are standard operating procedure around here.
Oh, yeah. It's all part of the job.
What's going on? What's giving you a headache?
What do you know about the service weapon?
Not much. That thing is director only. Salvador told me by the time he saw Trench use it. Sounds like that gun can do some serious damage. Yeah, I did see pictures of it once, though, and it looks different to that thing you're carrying. You modded or something? It's new.
Is new a good thing?
Given the circumstances, I'd say new was our best bet.
Do you know this Ati guy?
Of course. He's my favorite coffee break buddy. Dude has got some crazy stories. And he probably knows more than anyone else around here, if you can make sense of what he's saying.
Any idea where he's from?
I'm guessing Sweden.
He's from where he's from. Look, there are just some stones that are better left unturned, you know?
I should be going.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. It could be the source thing again, which is something that I think Twitch reset when I changed the name on my username and all that, my handle.
Energy conversion's well below the acceptable percentage.
I'll try to see what I can do about it after stream. This is so massive. I'm trying to find all these secrets. What the fuck is this? It's charged. It might be on my end or your end, or Opera's having a problem.
Power cut. Replace the parts.
This go somewhere? Puzzle. Ooh. Oh, not you guys again. I'm trying to jump. Do another one of these. Oh, what? I don't know what that is. Got a shotgun now.
I don't like that sound.
You like this part a lot.
Bro, go to city. Fix it fast. Plant goes over. Throw the spoon in the corner.
That gross blockage down in the water system is back. What the fuck is it? And where does it keep coming from? Why the hell does Ati keep yelling nonsense at it? He acts like it understands him. Of course he acts like it understands him, too. Guess that just is random crazy. I'm gonna try a new drain cleaner. Extreme strength.
My old enemy, the clock, is blocking the pipes. You need to deal with that shit. He is very clever. He's trying to sneak through.
Oh!
In the fish trap.
What the hell is that? Oh, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
Jesus. I did not see that one. Shit! I didn't even see it. I died to the poo. That's such a far checkpoint.
We need to fix this thing ASAP.
You're right, brother. Sure. Are there no secrets in there?
What the hell is that? Oh, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
Some shit you'd see in Resident Evil. I could say that. I'm not going to, but I could. How could I not see that one right there?
Just hold together a little longer.
Oh, I thought I cleared these guys out. Good lord. Shotgun. What am I missing? This one?
There go the pipes. Nothing more satisfying than manual labor.
Don't waste my time with the floating ones. Yeah, but they count towards my achievement. Oh! Look at all that mold. I'm here. Where you go? Is there like no explosive barrels? Anywhere else? Then?
Blockages in pipes C through F. Put the clock back.
Nice. Where am I going now? Where does this go?
It's fried up. You'll need to fix it before the old twig bats inside the plant is shit.
come off it. Hold on.
Let's go lift the lockdown.
I haven't seen any secrets besides chests in this area. Barely any folders. Next game is Wednesday at 8. Usual spot. Hazard owes me $20. Arish still on a fucking winning streak. Someone please figure out how he's cheating. Thompson suspended from a game because of a shady dealing incident. Guy, I owe you $60. I brought beers last time, so it's Hospital's turn. Remus. I love when they get hit on the way. I'm pulling it.
Forces contain a lockdown. Only be lifted by a directorial override.
This is what we came here to do. That's it. The other sector should be open now. I think it's time I told Emily why I'm here. I'll risk it. You two should get to know each other.
Let's go back. Before we do all that. Yeah, I did this before and I think I've bugged out. Making sure I didn't miss anything. This is massive down here.
What's your read on all this?
Energy conversion's well below the acceptable percentage. Internal pressure's climbing so fast, I'm amazed the NSC is still holding. When it blows, we're all gone.
No? Got everything? Probably check there later on.
I heard the Hiss attacked a power plant. Brings up a lot of new questions.
Jesse, you made it. And you lifted the internal lockdown.
Let's talk, Emily.
Yes, of course.
Listen, Emily. Screw it. Just tell her. I haven't been completely honest. I have a younger brother, Dylan. When we were kids, we found an old slide projector in Ordinary's landfill. The slides created doorways to other places. Bad things happened. Came through. That's all she gets. The rest stays locked inside. But we found help. Through one of the doorways, we met something. A being.
A being? What kind of being?
It's hard to describe, but she helped us. We managed to turn the projector off. The bad things that came through the doorways were gone. After that, your people came. Tried to grab us. I ran away. They got Dylan. I left him behind.
Bureau agents took your brother?
Yes. He covered it up. No one believed me. I just want to find Dylan. I've been looking for him ever since.
What happened to the slide projector? It sounds like another object of power.
I thought you took it. The Bureau. Along with Dylan.
I've never heard of it. But around here, assume everything's classified. You know, I looked into the Ordinary AWE case files after you mentioned it. Trench and Darling were both involved. A large area of the containment sector was reserved for it. The case hasn't been active for a long time. I have no idea if anything's still there. Can you tell me more about this being you found?
Let's hope you two get along. She's been with me ever since Ordinary. In my head. She led me to you. I call her Polaris.
As in a guiding star. Did Polaris know about the Hiss? If she got you in here in spite of the lockdown, she's very powerful. Which may help explain your test results. Your readings are incredible, Jesse. Now, cross-referencing them with the database, I found 2 matches in Darling's old classified files. Unfortunately, I can't access them beyond the file codes, but one was P6, referring to a prime candidate for a potential future bureau director. This was logged years ago.
Dylan. Is that Dylan?
The other match is on something called Hedron, which must be connected to these Hedron resonance amplifiers somehow. All I know is that Marshall went to the research sector to secure the HRA production after the Hiss first attacked.
So, Marshall seems like our best lead on Dylan.
I need to go after her. How can I get to the research sector?
Use my keycard. The sector elevator will take you there.
Marshall is the next step. What Emily told me about Ordinary, my powers being connected to things in the Bureau's past. I am so close to something. Do you feel it? Something's coming.
We take turns to come for a visit. I helped you. You owe me now. And when time comes, I will come calling.
What are you, Ati?